Hey guys, Fox here, welcome to another video, and today we're doing Setup My Setup episode 5. So let me just tell you how to enter and then we'll get straight into the video. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do is take 3 photographs of your setup, one of your main setup, one of your cable management, and then one of like your peripherals or your computer or anything you like. The third one is up to you. And they have to be like a decent quality, guys. You can't have like some potato image. I'm not saying that you need to have some DSLR quality, but just don't make it look like you took it with your iPhone 2. Then once you've got your images, all you need to do then is start a new email and name it Setup My Setup. Send it to calum@foxchronos.co.uk. Send you 3 photos, tell me your name or your YouTube channel if you have one, and a bit about yourself, so about your setup, maybe the peripherals that you're using, maybe your computer specs, you know, the usual stuff. And then all you need to do is click send from there and you're good. Now I just want to say that this series is not about who's got the best setup, it's how you can improve yours. So it doesn't matter if you don't have triple monitor display, it doesn't matter if you only have one monitor, it don't matter if you only have an Xbox, like it does not matter, right? It's about how nice your setup is, not how much money you put into your setup. But anyway guys, let's just get straight into the video with the first setup coming from Ray. So first of all, you can see that this is kind of like a budget setup. Like he's got one of them weird little Asus sort of console PC things. I don't even know what they're called, but they're quite cool actually. But they're like little consoles but PCs inside them. And then he's got his PS4 to the side, and then his mouse and keyboard in the front. Now the first thing that I'd probably do is go buy a mouse mat, because a mouse on top of wood is not going to be very useful. Like just get a mouse mat. And then I'd use all the USB slots on the back of your PC and your PS4 instead of putting them on the front, just to tidy up the cables a bit, and then maybe route them to the back of your desk. I'd also recommend getting maybe a headphone stand, maybe just to sit on the side of your computer, then it's not resting on your monitor. And then for any spare wires, I just recommend getting some cable clips, tying them all up, and then they'll be disappeared. But anyway, that is the first setup. Thank you, Ray, for entering. Alright, so the next setup is coming from Disconnected. So let's have a look at it. Now this is actually a really good setup. I had like lots of trouble trying to find imperfections and ways you could improve it, because it's actually really nice. Like there's not really any cables that are visible that don't need to be there. For example, your mouse and keyboard, well they have to be there, can't they? They can't just like disappear. From that angle I can't see any of the wires going to your monitors or anything. And the only wire that I can see that probably doesn't need to be there is the one just behind the computer that you could probably just, you know, just tuck in there and that'd be all disappeared. But the only thing is that you don't have like equal monitors, like you have different monitor brands. And it seems that you have your bigger one to the side in a curved angle, and then your smaller one in front if you like that. Well, what I would do is I would take your bigger monitor and make that going straight in front of you, and your smaller one to the left hand side of you, because you're going to be looking at the central monitor more than you are the smaller one. So what I'd do is I'd just move that monitor there, and then you're probably going to have a better viewing experience and it's going to look nicer anyway. And then finally, for like the stuff underneath your desk, like the wires, I'd probably just group them up with some like cable clip them up, and then they disappeared. Or maybe like I'd buy some of these, I'll link them in the description for Amazon, and I'd stick them to the side of your desk and just stick some of them on, and then just put the cables in through there, and then they'll all be disappeared next to your desk. But honestly, this setup is actually really nice. Like there's barely anything to improve on. So thank you for entering, and I'll link your channel down below, Disconnected. Alright, so I want to remind you once again on how to enter Setup My Setup if you want to. All you have to do is take 3 photographs of your desk setup, one of your main setup, like the full setup, another of the cable management, and then another photo of anything that you choose. So it could be your PC, your peripherals, anything that you want, maybe even some more of your cable management if you want to go in depth of that. Make sure they're not potato quality. Don't make them look like you took them with your Kinect for your Xbox 360. Then all you need to do is send them to calum@foxchronos.co.uk via email with the title Setup My Setup, and then just explain something about your setup. So maybe link your channel and then say something about your peripherals, your PC parts, you know, etc. Then all you need to do is click send, and then you are good to enter. May I just remind you that it's not how much money you put into your setup, it's how your setup looks. So don't think that just because you've got, say, one monitor, or you're a console game and you don't have a PC, that I'm not going to enter you. Guys, I don't care. Enter. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to slap on a like. And yeah guys, I'm Fox signing out, and I'll see you all later.
You can't buy this, triple flyness, like a shyness. Your highness is performing, look how long the line is. That's what happened, you make shit that's timeless. That's what happened, these rappers is the pioneers. What do it take to be a legend like Nas is? Y'all so novice, I'm so polished. I got a right to be a little bit snobbish. I did a little bit of college semesters, it took 2 like Rob Bass.